Hi guys. Okay, so today guys we're going into, you're going to have this for your notes here. It's doodle notes. So we're going into 16.1 and you can just put measures of center. Okay? Measures of center. Alright, so I'm going to go through these doodle notes with you guys. Hopefully you have some time at the end of the video so that you can color this in and make them look good. Alright, so first thing, let's read through the top part here. Describe each measure and how to find it. Then in the example box for each, calculate the measure for the full data set shown. So we're looking at the prices of the t-shirts on the entire page. So if you look through here, you got t-shirts here, over here, and then going down the bottom, right? Okay. So list and define the measures of central tendency in the middle. Doodle, color, and embellish. Okay, so make them look good. All right, so first one, the mean. What is the mean? The mean is the average value. The average value. Okay? So when you see the word mean, you need to think average. So remember, average. All right? So how do you find the mean? Well, what you do is you take the sum of all the data values. So let's just write it this way. The mean equals the sum of data. Okay, remember sum means addition, right? The sum of data divided by the number of data values. Okay, so the sum of the data divided by, this is a division, okay, this line's division. We can put this here, divided by, that's what that is right there, okay? Divided by the number of data values. So the way that you would do this on this would be, for these t-shirts, you would add them all together, okay? Now to help you out, I'm going to show you what you would get. So if I added up the value of all these t-shirts on this page, I'm going to come out with $94. And actually I'm going to write this a little bit farther over here. I would come up with $94.98. Okay? So that would be the sum of all my t-shirt values. Then, since I want to divide by the number of data values, I want to divide by the number of t-shirts. So if I count the t-shirts up, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then down on the bottom, 9, 10. So I'm dividing by 10. Okay? So remember, when you divide by 10, you're basically moving your decimal place one spot to the left. So this would come out as 9.498. All right, so that's approximately, I'm going to abbreviate, that's approximately $9 and we'll round it up to 50 cents. Okay, so $9.50. All right. So that means the average value of all these t-shirts here, if you look through all these t-shirts, is $9.50. All right, so that's how we find the mean. Now, when you look at this little thing right here, it's talking about something that can skew the mean, or it can throw the mean off. All right, so what we're looking at is the word that you need to be familiar with is outlier. Outlier. All right, what an outlier is when you look at a group of data and you have a number that is way outside of the average, or way outside
it's off by itself. It's a different number compared to the other numbers that we're looking at. If you look through these t-shirts, find a t-shirt that's price is way off from the average of the other t-shirts. Well, if you look down here, you find one t-shirt for $28. Okay? So that would be our outlier. $28. Okay? So little star here, what we're going to put is mean is best for data sets, or let's put for data without and without, let's just let's just draw a little line over here, without outliers. Okay, sorry there, I got a little bit off there. So using the mean is the best for data without, and I draw a little line here, up to outliers. Okay, so if you have outliers, the mean might not be the best measure of center for us to use. Okay, all right, let's go on to median. All right, so over here is median. What is the median? The median is the middle number when, got it right kind of small here, data is in, let's put numerical order. Numerical order. All right, so I'm having it right here small, the middle number when data is in numerical order. Okay, so how do you find that? We're going to say you put values in order from least to greatest. Then find the center. Okay? So if you have these t-shirts here, you would put those in order. So you just go one at a time. 4, 4.5, 6.5, 7, 8, 8, 9. If a number is there twice, you have to list it twice. 9.99, 9.99 again, and 28. Okay? So what you have to do is you have to work your way from the outside, and what I would do is just underline one from each side as you go. Okay? Till you make your way to the middle. Now, I have 2 8s there, so if I add up 8 and 8, if you're left with 2 numbers in the middle, see I used 1, 2, 3, 4 there, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, I have 2 numbers, right? So I have to add up 8 and 8, that's 16, and then I divide it by 2. So my median is going to be 8 here. Sometimes you'll have 2 numbers in the middle left. You have to add those and divide by 2 to get the median. So the median is, put a little star here, best to use when outliers are present. Okay? When you have outliers, you want to use median. Okay. Now the range, we're going to say the range is the span, okay? The span of the data set. Okay? So when you want to find, when you want to find the range, so this is the range, the span of the data set, you're going to you're going to subtract. So you're going to do the greatest minus
the least value. Okay? So subtraction, remember you're going to subtract. That's how you're going to find that. Okay? So an example would be our greatest value in our t-shirts was $28 and our least expensive shirt was $4. So our range is $24. Okay? Now, since range is not really a measure of central tendency, it does not measure central tendency. Does not measure central tendency, but is good info. It's good information to have, just to give us an idea of the data. Okay? All right. Last one is the mode. What is the mode? The mode is the value appearing most. Value appearing most. How do you do that? You just count. Okay? In your data, the number that appears the most, you count it up, and that's your mode. So an example would be, for our t-shirts here, we have two modes. We have $8 and we have $9.99 because they both appear twice. Okay? So that's what the mode is. The mode is really simple to find. Okay, so there can be one mode, no mode, or more than one mode. Okay, so you might not have a mode because you might just have all the numbers once. You might have more than one mode, so you could have a couple numbers 3 times or whatever. Okay, so these are our measures of central tendency. Let's see here, up here in this one. If there appear to be more than 2 numbers in the middle, their mean or average, their mean, okay, mean average is the median. That's when we added these 2 numbers together and we divided by 2. Okay, so those are measures of center. I want you guys to go ahead, use some colored pencils and just color those in and make them look good. And then we're done with our notes. All right, thanks guys. Have a good day.